Meditation, man. It's supposed to bring peace, right? Chilling out, finding your center, all that jazz. But what if I told you it could also cause panic attacks, dissociation, even hallucinations? Yeah, you heard that right. People swear by the benefits of meditation, and don't get me wrong, there are plenty, but there's a whole other side to it that nobody really talks about. It's like the shadow side of mindfulness, and it can get pretty weird. Before you start lighting incense and chanting Om every day, you need to hear this. Hit that like button if you've ever meditated before, and let's dive in. We've all heard about meditation. It's an ancient practice that has been around for thousands of years. Monks doing it in caves, that kind of thing. But in today's world, it's been repackaged as a magic bullet for stress and anxiety. And hey, I get it. We're all looking for that off switch in this crazy world. From mindfulness to transcendental meditation, people are using all kinds of different techniques to focus their minds, quiet the noise, all that. But what's really happening inside your brain when you meditate? It's like this. Imagine your mind is a computer, right? It's constantly running programs, processing information, bombarding you with notifications. Meditation is like hitting the pause button on all that. You're slowing down the processing speed, giving your brain a chance to defrag. And when you do that, some interesting stuff can happen. You might experience deeper self-awareness, increased focus, even a sense of euphoria. But, and this is a big but, you might also uncover some things you weren't expecting. Think of it like cleaning out your basement. You go down there looking for some old photo albums, maybe a box of your favorite childhood toys. But then, you stumble across a hidden door, and behind that door, well, let's just say you weren't prepared for what you found. That's kind of what meditation can be like. You're digging deep into the recesses of your consciousness, and sometimes you unearth things that have been buried for a long time. Trauma, suppressed emotions, fears you didn't even know you had. It's not always pretty. Now, before we get too deep into the spooky stuff, let's talk about the good stuff. Because, and I can't stress this enough, there are tons of scientifically proven benefits to meditation. Like, legit studies with brain scans and data and all that. Studies show that regular meditation can lower your stress hormones, like cortisol, which is basically the stress chemical that's wreaking havoc on your body. It's like hitting the brakes on the fight-or-flight response that keeps you on edge all the time, and it's not just about feeling calmer. Meditation can actually change your brain physically. Neuroplasticity, they call it. It's like hitting the gym for your mind, training it to be stronger, more focused, and more resilient. Meditation has been shown to increase gray matter in the brain, which is linked to things like memory, learning, and emotional regulation. It can also strengthen the connections between different parts of your brain, making it work more efficiently. So yeah, there's a reason why everyone from Silicon Valley CEOs to athletes to your grandma's yoga teacher is raving about meditation. It can help you sleep better, improve your relationships, boost your creativity, and even make you more compassionate. Sounds pretty great, right? But here's where things get a little weird. Here's the thing about meditation, and this is the part they don't put on the meditation app commercials. It can sometimes make things worse. Yeah, you heard that right. While some people find inner peace and tranquility, others experience some pretty wild side effects, and we're not talking about a little drowsiness or a wandering mind here. I'm talking about full-blown panic attacks, depersonalization, even hallucinations. Possible side effects of too much meditation: increased anxiety and panic attacks. Instead of peace, some people spiral into panic mode. Depersonalization and derealization. Ever feel like you're outside your own body? Some meditators do. Unleashing trauma meditation can bring up old wounds, and not everyone is ready for that. Cognitive impairments, brain fog, memory issues, and trouble focusing. Yeah, that's a thing. Insomnia. Some people become too aware of their thoughts and can't sleep at night. Hallucinations and psychotic-like symptoms. In rare cases, deep meditation has triggered auditory and visual hallucinations. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are you saying meditation is dangerous? And the answer is, it's complicated. It's like anything else, too much of a good thing can backfire. If you're already prone to anxiety or have a history of trauma, diving headfirst into intense meditation practices can actually exacerbate those issues. It's like poking a sleeping bear. You might not like what happens when it wakes up. So what's the deal? Why are some people having these intense and sometimes negative experiences with meditation? Well, there are a few theories. One is that meditation can make you more aware of your thoughts and feelings, including the ones you've been pushing down and trying to ignore. It's like shining a light into the dark corners of your mind. And sometimes, what you find there isn't pretty. Another theory is that meditation can alter your brain chemistry in ways that we don't fully understand yet. We're talking about powerful neurochemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and glutamate. These chemicals play a huge role in regulating your mood, sleep, and perception. And when you start messing with those, things can get unpredictable. And then there's the whole spiritual aspect of meditation. Some people believe that meditation can open you up to other realms of consciousness, which can be a pretty intense experience to say the least. We're talking about altered states of reality, encounters with entities, mystical experiences that defy explanation. Now, I'm not saying you should avoid meditation altogether, but it's important to be aware of the potential risks, especially if you're new to the practice or have any pre-existing mental health conditions. Chapter 4: How to Meditate the Right Way. Alright, so now that I've thoroughly scared the crap out of you, let's talk about how to meditate safely and effectively. Because, and I want to be clear about this, meditation can be an incredibly powerful tool for personal growth and well-being, but like any tool, you gotta know how to use it properly. First things first, start slow. Don't try to go from 0 to Zen Master overnight. Start with short daily sessions of 5 to 10 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as you feel more comfortable. It's like working out. You wouldn't try to run a marathon without training first, right? Second, find a style of meditation that works for you. There are tons of different techniques out there, from mindfulness to walking meditation to guided visualizations. Experiment and see what resonates with you. Third, create a conducive environment for meditation. Find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted, dim the lights, maybe light some incense or candles if that's your thing. The key is to minimize distractions and create a sense of peace and tranquility. Fourth, focus on your breath. Your breath is like an anchor that keeps you grounded in the present moment. Pay attention to the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Don't worry if your mind wanders, it's totally normal. Just gently guide your attention back to your breath. Fifth, be patient. Meditation is a practice, not a performance. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Some days will be easier than others. The key is to be kind to yourself and keep coming back to your practice. Sixth, listen to your body. If you start to feel anxious, uncomfortable, or overwhelmed, stop meditating and do something grounding, like taking a walk in nature, listening to calming music, or spending time with loved ones. Seventh, don't be afraid to seek guidance. If you're new to meditation or have any concerns, consider working with a qualified meditation teacher or therapist. They can provide you with personalized instruction and support. Eighth, integrate meditation into your daily life. Meditation isn't just something you do for 10 minutes a day, it's a way of being. Try to bring mindfulness to everyday activities like eating, walking, or even showering. Ninth, remember that meditation is a journey, not a destination. There's no finish line, no ultimate goal. Just keep showing up for yourself, keep practicing, and keep exploring the depths of your own consciousness. Chapter 5: The Truth About 10-Minute Daily Meditation or 30 minutes a few times per week. So, you're probably thinking, Joe, you've told me all the crazy stuff that can happen, but how much meditation is actually safe? And that's a great question. Here's the deal. For most people, short daily sessions of 10 minutes or less are perfectly safe and incredibly beneficial. It's like taking your brain for a quick jog, enough to get the blood flowing and the neurons firing, but not so much that you overdo it. Now, if you're feeling more adventurous and you want to explore the deeper states of consciousness that meditation can offer, you can gradually increase your meditation time to 20 or even 30 minutes a few times a week. But here's the key. Pay attention to your body and mind. If you start to feel any of those negative side effects we talked about earlier, dial it back. There's no shame in taking a break or shortening your sessions. Remember, meditation is a personal practice. What works for one person might not work for another. It's all about finding what feels right for you. And if you're ever in doubt, talk to a qualified meditation teacher or healthcare professional. Chapter 6: Epic Conclusion and Call to Action. So there you have it, folks. The good, the bad, and the ugly truth about meditation. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's also not some dangerous, mind-altering substance. It's a powerful tool that can be incredibly beneficial when used responsibly. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a weird experience with meditation? Drop it in the comments. Did you see some crazy stuff? Feel like you were floating outside your body? Let me know. And if you found this video helpful, smash that like button. It helps the algorithm do its thing, and share this information with more people. Subscribe for more mind-blowing content every week. We're diving deep into all sorts of crazy topics, from psychedelics to UFOs to the nature of consciousness. Stay tuned. Text flash. Watch next. The biggest myths about meditation. Click here. Outro. Thanks for watching. So, we've gone deep on meditation, man. It's a wild world out there, and it's clear that meditation, while awesome, isn't without its risks. It's like anything powerful, you gotta respect it. Just remember, if you're going to explore the depths of your consciousness, do it responsibly. Start slow, pay attention to your body, and don't be afraid to seek guidance if you need it. And hey, if you've had any crazy meditation experiences, I want to hear about them. Drop them in the comments below. Let's get weird. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay curious.